Where do they stand in the West now? Because, look, Dave, you're saying they're not competing with Golden State. Well, where are they?
I mean, I have them like around 6th right now.
Okay.
Golden State, Houston. I like, Portland, their continuity more than them. I'd even maybe throw Denver in there and OKC. So you were talking about like 6th. Kawhi Leonard, that will change my opinion of them.
Denver above the Lakers.
I just think that they have
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just curious.
a deeper core of talent right now and continuity. But LeBron is LeBron. But LeBron played all 82 games last year and was 4th in the East.
Bang. There it is right there. In the East, they were 4th, right? So now you say Golden State is 1, and then there's a drop-off. And then I would say Houston and Utah.
Utah, another team.
Right? And then there's another drop-off. And then Oklahoma City and Minnesota. And then another drop-off. And then there's the mass of everyone else. Denver, Clippers, Memphis. Remember, Memphis is Portland, Lakers. Who else am I missing here? Dallas.
Right.
There's a mass of teams right there. They're
New
all
Orleans.
New Orleans. I forgot about New Orleans. There's a mass of teams all right there below that Oklahoma City,
You
Minnesota
just possibly gave the most optimistic Mavericks take of the entire season. But continue.
I'm telling you, look, I'm on board. When they're all going to try to come
I'm on board. I'm on board that they're going to be better. I'm not sure they're beating it. They're number 5 seed.
No, not a 5. I'm not saying 5 seed. I'm talking about fighting for those last couple of seeds, right? We're talking about like it was this year. The last week of the season, there's going to be a bunch of playoff teams that don't know their playoff teams yet.
Y'all are just sitting here proving my point, which is that they need to do something now.
Right.
Because this is how you're spending. I'm sorry. I believe in the gospel of LeBron James being good longer and later than anyone, but when he's 35, when he's 36.
We were in Detroit last year for a regular season game. LeBron was sitting around with Dwayne Wade and shooting the breeze with me and a couple of reporters. He said, "I'll retire if I'm fighting just to make the playoffs." That's what he said.
That's about to happen right now, though.
But so perhaps it's not because they need to get Kawhi Leonard, and that's the real thing.
But here's my counterpoint. Don't we think LeBron's going to age way more gracefully than 99% of other great players?
Absolutely. Right. I'm just saying I'd rather have him now than his now, no matter how good he is, no matter how long he goes, no matter how gracefully he ages. And my whole point is that he's one of the best ever, top 3, fighting for the top spot. So therefore, his 34-year-old year is more valuable than almost anyone else's 34 year, except for Michael Jordan or Kareem or any of the people you're going to put in that category.
Here's the risk. What if you go all in and it's still not good enough? And now, not only have you
but then in theory, you're continuing to attract. If you have a team with LeBron and Kawhi, and again, all of this is supposing Kawhi is healthy. If you have a team with LeBron and Kawhi, you will continue to attract free agents. The other risk of waiting until next year's summer free agency and not going for the guy who seems to be available by trade. And how often does a superstar be available by trade like this? Okay, Kyrie Irving, not coming to play with LeBron. We kind of know that. Klay Thompson, I know everyone is very eager to talk about if Klay Thompson could get Pride from Golden State, but they have talked about making a pretty big effort to keep him.
Right.
Jimmy Butler, better than Kawhi Leonard that you could get? I mean,
older than Kawhi.
But that's what I mean. Like, could you really argue that Jimmy Butler is better than Kawhi Leonard if he's older and hasn't had some of the?
It doesn't give you the same type of runway that Kawhi does.
Right, and Kawhi's one ring. I mean, I don't know. I wonder the waiting. There's a lot of risk with waiting.